mtoto maskini. Jamani, ulisikia wapi? A very warm welcome to Viva Mama. It's Wednesday, it's WCW, the Woman Crush Wednesday edition. And today I have a phenomenal guest in studio. You don't even know what you've been missing when it comes to women leadership and empowerment. My name is Estelle Mwai. Karibu sana. Bienvenue. That is what they say in France. I know you guys are watching in Paris. Karibuni sana from wherever you're watching us from, the people in diaspora. Karibu sana. And today we are going to be talking about what is the role of women leaders, especially when it comes to the fight against COVID-19. Now, we know women leaders are exactly what we need for the formation and even establishment of strong communities, and even for the development of our own communities that have been established already. And today I'm going to be talking to the Honorable Joyce Anyiso. She is right here in studio with me. She's going to be telling us about herself. She's going to be telling us about the role of women leaders, the challenges she has encountered when it comes to leadership. How has it been for her at the County Assembly of Nakuru? So stay tuned. Remember to send us your questions. Remember to send us your comments and even compliments for the work that we are doing right here at Nakuru TV, and even to Joyce Anyiso for the work she's doing for her community. Karibu sana mheshimiwa.
Thank you so much, Estelle.
Tell us about yourself. Who is Joyce? We know you are a phenomenal woman. We know you're a powerhouse, but tell us from your own, from your own mouth. We are waiting to hear from you.
Thank you so much, Estelle. Okay, thank you. My name is Joyce Anyiso. I'm a nominated member from Morendat, a ward in Gilgil constituency. I'm a wife.
Yeah.
I have a loving husband and a supportive husband, and a mother of two. Yeah.
So Joyce is from right here in Nakuru County.
Yeah.
Morendat ward.
Morendat ward.
Gilgil sub-county.
Yes.
Yeah. Born and bred in Gilgil.
No. I stayed in Gilgil for a period of 5 years, but I'm born and raised in Nakuru County, a place called Milimani. I schooled here in Nakuru. I went to Jamhuri Primary School. High school, I went to Rongai Girls High School. Campus, I went to Mount Kenya, and also studied in King's College. Yeah.
So what was your childhood like when growing up?
I was born in a very, very humble background. I was raised by a single dad. My dad is called Daniel Ongai. We went through a lot of challenges. Being raised by a father, it's a lot of challenge. You don't have a mother to look up to. So I went through a lot being a girl.
Yeah.
Yes.
Being brought up, by a single dad.
Yes.
And were you the firstborn in the family?
Yeah.
Did you have responsibilities?
Yes. I'm the firstborn in the family. Sometimes when you're the firstborn in the family and there is no a woman there or a mother to look up to, you take the responsibility of being a mother to look after
the younger siblings.
Yes.
So how, tell us just briefly your experiences growing up. Now you see you in leadership. Was it in you since you were young? Yeah.
Okay, let me say leadership, I think it just came naturally, because when I joined high school back in 2008.
Yeah.
I joined high school back in 2008. Immediately after joining high school, second term, I was elected prefect for sports.
Yeah.
In the second year, 2009, I was elected the head girl since 2009 up to the last year when I was in Form 4. So basically, leadership came naturally, and I got a lot of support since high school up to now. Yeah.
So to you, maybe leadership just came naturally?
I think it came naturally.
Yeah. So we are going to go for a short break, and then when we come back, we're going to pick it up from there. That is Honorable Joyce Anyiso, a nominated member of the Nakuru County Assembly, just giving us a brief background about herself. We're going to be right back. Right back, we are still with the Honorable Joyce Anyiso. I can see a lot of love online. We are going to be sampling some of that. But right now, let's get back to where we left it at.
Yeah.
Now, how did you discover you had a passion for public service?
Okay, thank you, Estelle. Back in Gilgil, in the year 2013, I started, when I went to Gilgil, I started joining groups. We did charity, acting. That is when I realized I have a passion to help the community. With the little that I had at that time, I joined different groups for women, youth, and we did so much to help the community. So that is when I felt that I need to do more for the people, and I need to step ahead and make a step and move forward, so that I can get at least support and expand my
because
my ideas.
When you're in the youth group, you're limited.
Yeah, I'm limited. Yeah, I need to know people. I need to interact with big people in order for me to help the people. You know, if you want to help the community, you cannot just help the community when you are sitting in one surrounding. So you need to expand your territory and know who is who, so that you can help your people. So, and I thank God, at least I made some step. I knew few people, and they were a link to where I am now. So
now that leads us to the next question, actually, Honorable Joyce. When did you now get actively into, like politics of the, now the whole county? Before you were just at Morinda Ward and maybe Gilgil, doing the little you can, like I know from history, and people talk about you being at the youth groups, mobilizing. You did a lot of outreaches, even when you were doing the acting, the community theater, I can remember. Now, when did you get into the county politics, county level? Now when did you become active now?
I remember it was around 2014 there, when the governor was campaigning, looking for the governor's seat. He approached me, I used to blog in social media, and then he saw that I can help somewhere. So he approached me and we talked. That was a step. From there, I joined politics because I was in the media team of the governor. So I was able to go around the county. I was able to learn more. I was able to interact with so many youths. I was able to understand what they were going through, not just in Gilgil, but around the county. I went to Kuresoi, Maimahiu. In Nakuru, at least I've gone so around the county. So the governor media team was the one that encouraged me to join politics and to learn more about politics. Yes. So since then up to now, I thank the governor because he was the one who recognized and nominated me, because he saw there was something that I can do for the youths of Nakuru, and that is when he supported my nomination. Yes.
Wow, that is so encouraging, from doing the little you could at your level down there at the community level and coming up as a woman. The many challenges we're going to talk about later. Now, I can just sample some of the feedback from our audience. Naomi Kago is watching. Sydney K-Star is saying Joyce Anyiso, Mama Miradi, Viva. Mwariri Hassan is saying I'm in. MC Obimbo Moses is saying that is my sister.
Thank you.
And also on Twitter we are going to be getting the feedback from Twitter real quick, and I'm also going to sample some of the comments from Twitter as well. Now, you have a passion for uplifting women, and you have a foundation. Tell us about that. When did you start? How is the response so far? What are your future plans?
Okay, I've been wanting to help the community, but at the moment, back then, I never had some finances. I was not stable enough to help the community. So when I got nominated, the first thing I did, I formed a foundation called Anyiso Foundation. That foundation, I've been doing charity. The last charity I did was in Solai. I remember I gave out shoes for the kids. And the recent one, I went to Gilgil and Flamingo Ward. I gave out sanitary towels to the girls, and I also gave some small food for the old parents, our grandparents, if I can say, for the aged. And I thank God all has gone well. And also I have a project coming soon which is called Heals for Pads, whereby I request for heels. You donate heels, and then I sell it with pads in order to support the girl child in our community. The moment people have concentrated only in COVID-19, they have forgotten that we have other issues that are affecting our youth, because they are at the moment they are at home. So I've decided to do that, so that at least I can chip in and support our youths and our girls at home, and also to encourage them and to encourage them to stop committing violence, and also to not to join bad groups, like
gangs,
confirms,
the
yes.
You just spoke about COVID, and that was the next point. Now COVID-19 came and got us off guard, and so many people were trying to figure out what next. Where do we move from here? As a woman leader, what do you think, or what is the role of women leaders, even in our in our case, Nakuru County? What have the women leaders been doing, and you being one of them, and you even sit in some very crucial committees at the assembly? What is the role of women leaders in the fight against the pandemic?
Okay, I'll speak about myself. Like for me, I formed a few groups, like for youths, women. These groups encourage, they act like counseling groups. Like, for example, you see now the rate of domestic violence has increased. So every person is affected. So like for me, I have a group basically deals with counseling, early teenage pregnancies. So and the governor of Nakuru County has been supportive, because he has been giving us sanitary towels, food. So at the moment, as women leaders in Nakuru County, we are at the ground working with our people, trying to support them where we can, and also creating awareness about the COVID-19, giving out face mask and everything else.
So maybe the women leaders can take it a notch higher. What do you think they can do better?
I think the women leaders in Nakuru, they need to step up and support us. A few are doing that, but a few are not doing. So we need most of them to come in and support us, not just the elected and nominated women leaders. We have churches, we have leaders in churches, we have leaders in marketers. So we need everybody to chip in and support, because hii kitu ina affect kila mtu. Yes.
So maybe it's just to redefine, not just saying because you're elected or nominated, you should lead us from the front, but at least there is something you're doing. And even the other women, we have the religious leaders, we have women leaders in the corporate world. Maybe you can partner.
Have
you partnered with any company?
I have a lot of friends. A lot of friends have been supporting me, a lot of private organization. For us, we don't have a kitty. So most of the time we find we are getting money from our pockets. The little we get from the salary, we also share with the community, because we don't have a fund. And also the governor have been supportive, because anatupatia pia kidogo yenye anapata.
So you can say that working with other stakeholders can help a great deal. Because sometimes we go to the community and we are doing some of these stories where so many women are affected, not only by the pandemic, but other issues that come along with it. For example, we had the issue of teenage pregnancies. What are the women leaders doing about that?
Women leaders, like in our county assembly with the women caucus, we have sat several times. We have organized. We are having a major project coming soon. I would not like to talk about it, but there's a major project coming soon, of which the county, every ward will benefit from it. So
it's like going to trickle down to all the women.
Back at mashinani level.
So can you name someone who has had a big impact on you? You know, let's not talk about the pandemic the whole time, but also let's come back now to you. Can you name someone or mention someone who has had a big impact on you when it comes to, you know, being a woman leader and in the political field, which is very murky and has a lot of challenges?
Okay, I'll talk about here Nakuru. We have a head of political office, Beatrice Wambugu. She has been very supportive. I've always looked after her because she was nominated once in the assembly. And when I got nominated, she really encouraged me and showed me the right way and the footstep. Like even the committees, she encouraged me, like, ukiingia kwa assembly, there are this committee and this. Ukiingia, they will help you as a woman and also the community. Yes.
Now, how do you handle the challenges that you face in the political field before we come to how you balance, you know?
Yeah, we have a lot of challenges, especially being a woman. You know, the political field is dominated by men. And majority of men, I'm sorry to say that, most of men think that women cannot lead. So it has been a challenge. As much as you're doing something for the community, you also need to prove to the men that as a woman, I can.
So how do you overcome that now? Do you have a strategy or a mantra that you live by, something that guides you every day or when you encounter a challenge?
First, we have strategies, we have plans. If you want to succeed, you need to have a plan. We also need to trust in God, because God ndo anakupangia na kuonyesha leo nitasema nitafanya hii, kesho naweza kosa kuamka. So we have a plan, and if you want to achieve something, if you want to make it, always believe in yourself. Believing ourselves has also contributed so much. Unajiamini na unaamka na unafanya despite what they are going to say. You know, unafanya kitu wanakuambia, you're a woman, you cannot do it. Yes.
So you must first of all believe in yourself.
Believe in yourself before you take a step.
100%, because there can only be one you.
Yes.
So what advice would you give to a woman who is assuming a leadership position even right now, not only in politics, maybe in the corporate world, in the church setup, anywhere? What advice would you give to a woman who is even thinking about, I think I can do this, I can lead, maybe I can, establish something?
Go for it. I will encourage any person, any young lady, any woman who wants to join leadership, go for it. There's nothing hard as long as you believe in yourself and you put God in front. Yes.
All right, so how do you balance family, work, politics?
It's a bit tricky, but I thank God. I have a loving and supportive husband. He has always been number one. Whenever I do charity, he's always on the front line. Plus my family. You know, I have a son. I've taught my son on the things that he needs to do when he grow up. So whenever I have a charity, my family is the front line to help. So I thank God my family has been supportive. You know, whenever you have an issue at home, hata ukienda kazini haiwezi fanyika, kazi haiwezi fanyika. So I thank God I have a supportive family, I have a supportive husband, amekuwa at the front line kunisaidia. So ikifika nyumbani, he's the head. MCA ninaacha kwa gate. He's the head of the family. So hiyo ndio imekuwa trend yetu.
Knowing your position in the family.
Knowing your position. I'm the neck, he's the head. Yes.
So many women fails when it comes to that. You want to take your honorable title
to the house, surely. Na wewe ni mwanamke. You know, mwanamke ikifika kwa nyumba, wewe ni shingo.
You are the helper.
Yes, hata kama bwana hana anything, wewe ni mdogo wake. But ikifika huko nje, wewe fanya kazi yako kama kawaida. So hiyo imekuwa ikichangia sana. That is why I've been able to do so much, because at least at home I have peace. Yes.
Okay, Joyce, we have so many leaders who have come up very well, and some of them, they fail along the way. We have seen also women coming up very strongly. They do very well for a short period of time. In your opinion, why do leaders fail? Not only women, even men. Why do leaders fail?
I'll say greed and the urge to grow fast. You know, when you have the urge to grow fast, you aufikiriangi about vitu zingine, wewe you want to reach a certain point, but you don't want to see the consequences behind it. So I think when you go slow, kila kitu itajipanga. Yes.
So get rid of greed.
Yes. And the urge to grow fast. Even if you fail today, tomorrow utaamuka na utasonga. But hakuna vile utakuja tu siku moja na uende mara moja until line yako ikuwe tu straight. Lazima ikuwe na ups and downs.
Yeah, because that
na
is
life. And that is what most of the people don't want to recognize and don't want to see. Yes.
Because you cannot just start from the graph down there and then you just go, you just shoot once and then you know it's like I don't have anything I'm looking forward to. I think also most of our leaders lack focus.
Yes, they lack focus. Yeah, that's why I said greed. You know, when you're greedy, unataka what you want. Hautaki kuona anything else.
You don't look at
you
the
want to
bigger
achieve
picture.
what you want. Something that it's something that will benefit you only. Yes.
And not thinking about the people you lead and you represent also. So I think leaders out there, please be focused. Wachana na mambo ya tamaa. I mean, greed will lead you to, you know, parts you never thought you'd ever get to, and then you start having so many problems with the people who elected you, with even God himself. And on that note, we go for a second very short commercial break. When we come back, we continue to talk to Joyce and, you know, her advice to young women leaders out there, and even just to talk to the next generation of leaders. Don't go away. We'll be right back. Welcome back. We are glad you are still here with us. My name is Estelle Mwai, and this is Viva Mama, where we celebrate phenomenal African women doing incredibly well in our society. These women can be in politics, they can be in business, in agriculture, in every sphere of life. So if you are that woman out there, reach out to us at Nakuru Television Network. We are going to talk to you back, and we are going to see how you can feature on the show and even impact other women with your valuable contribution in society. And now, just to check out some of the comments on Twitter. Andy Mods, you're saying keep up the good work. Thank you very much, Andy Mods. On YouTube chat, Karanja Jackson, you're saying salute to the women leaders in our country. Thank you very much, Karanja Jackson, for watching. There is a question on YouTube for you, Honorable Joyce. We are witnessing a surge in teenage pregnancies. What are you doing as a leader to address this?
Okay. Thank you so much, Estelle. Like I said earlier, I have programs going on, giving out sanitary towels, counseling. That has been one of the things that I've been doing to the community about the early teenage pregnancies. At the moment, our youths are at home and they're having a lot of time, a lot of free time.
Yes.
So you can imagine what they are doing. So basically, I've been going around talking to them and counseling them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you have taken it upon yourself to talk to them.
Yeah, that is what I've been doing.
Because I think a change in mind shift will change the way we behave, will change the way we approach issues. It will change the way we even tackle challenges. True. So I think that is a good place that you have started at. MC Obimbo is saying at one point we would work with Joyce from town. Tumetoka mbali.
Very true.
Yeah, Naomi Kago, thank you very much for the compliments. You are also a beautiful African woman. Balozi Daniel Ngetich, you're saying, Estelle, nice to see you, Dada. You are doing a great job. God bless you. God bless you too, Balozi Daniel Ngetich. You're also doing a great job wherever you are. Then Pesh Kinyahwe, you're saying, Honorable Joyce Anyiso, you have demonstrated exceptional qualities as both a youth and woman leader, and I'm so proud of you. I wish you all the best, Mama Miradi. Viva.
Thank you so much.
Pasilia Njeri Waigeya, you're watching. Thank you very much, Njeri. You are a beautiful, beautiful, phenomenal African woman, and Viva Mama to you as well. Thank you very much. I can see so many ladies are watching from Dubai, led by Lois Nyawera. Viva, 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 Lois, and even the ladies in Bahrain, our viewers in the US, our viewers in Saudi Arabia. I know Maureen Njeri, you're watching from Saudi Arabia, from Riyadh. Thank you very much for staying tuned. Remember to follow us on all our social media platforms. On Instagram, you can follow us at Nakuru TV. On Twitter, it's at Nakuru TV. On YouTube, Nakuru TV. Subscribe to our channel for this and more exciting, timely, and very conscious discussions. So follow us on all those social media platforms. We assure you, you ain't gonna bore you. You're gonna get empowered. You're gonna get entertained, because also remember, Nakuru Television Network is based right here in Nakuru County to the world. Karibu sana from wherever you're watching us from, if you're just joining us. Now, Joyce, what keeps you going as a woman leader?
Estelle, being born and raised from a humble background, as a young girl, being brought up by a single dad, I went through a lot. So I've been seeing so many girls as we grow up facing so much challenges, and there's no one to help them. That was one thing that made me stand up as a young girl and starting acting the way I have been acting and supporting the community. Yes.
So what now keeps you going? Is it the change you see?
Yes.
Or
what I do for the community encourages me to go on and go on. Right. Once I see somebody's life has changed, really touches me. Unajua ukifanyia mtu kitu kidogo kama like giving out the sanitary towels to the girls, because nilienda, there's a place I went hata si wasichana peke yake hawana these sanitary towels. Imeaffect mpaka akina mama. You can imagine if a mom cannot access sanitary towels, atasaidia aje msichana wake mdogo. You see, so seeing people like those ones benefiting na wana appreciate, inanipatia morali ya kuendelea. Yes.
About the teenage pregnancies, you said that as the women caucus at the county assembly, you are doing something for the girls, and it's coming. It's a big project. Now, maybe I've just seen a question from Wanjiko Margaret. She's talking about maybe what are some of the legislations that you're putting in place just to make sure that the gender-based violence that is on the rise, the prevalence that, you know, is on the rise, what are some of the laws that you're putting in place to make sure that, you know, even the offenders you know, face very strict penalties or even jail time? Is there anything coming from the assembly?
Yes, there's a bill at the assembly. It is under the gender committee, the labor and gender committee. They are working on it, and very soon it's going to be out, and it's going to tackle all the issues that is affecting women, early pregnancy, domestic violence.
Okay, so we should wait.
It's
in the pipeline.
It's in the pipeline, and it's coming out very soon.
All right. Now, what advice would you give to the next generation of female leaders?
Okay, thank you so much, Estelle. What I will encourage young ladies and women out there, leadership is not something that you can just wake up one day and decide you want to be a leader. You must start doing something for the people, and leadership is not just a walk in the park. We have so many challenges, and the challenges always make somebody strong. And I will encourage any person, any young girl, any woman who wants to join leadership, go for it. You can make it. We need you out here. Tuko wachache sana, and we need you people. Yes.
Now, thank you for that. Go for it. The young ladies out there, the women leaders who feel they have a passion for the community, you feel like, I would love to do something. Maybe you can reach out to Honorable Joyce. I know she always answers DMs, she always answers phone calls. So this is not your typical Mheshimiwa who you expect to snob you or anything. If you're a leader, you feel you have the leadership qualities, you're in Nakuru, you meet her on the street. I think, Joyce, you are ready to assist the women?
Very much ready. Yes,
because sometimes we just lack people to urge us on. We just lack people to tell us, yes, you can do it. I think from the way you're talking, you can do it, because even yourself, someone saw something in you.
In me, and that is why I'm here. Yes.
Okay, now there is something that happened yesterday. Police brutality, especially on the woman member of county assembly from Lango Kubwa, Patricia Mudheu. What are your thoughts on that?
First, I'm so disappointed on the police sector, because you cannot beat a woman who's not armed. Na rungu, munamchapa na amekaa chini. She's not doing anything. You see, I want to say something, Esther, STL. It seems our police forces have lost focus. Because what they are doing ni mambo ya kitambo, zile enzi za ukoloni. You see, saizi tuko on 21st century. You cannot go stomp a person at her working station representing her people, no wanze kumpiga just because you are being given orders, ama ni pesa inafanya kazi. You know that situation, Esther, as you saw, ile si orders ya kawaida, ni pesa inafanya kazi. You see, hata niliona there was a commandant mkubwa, akona badge, but whatever he was doing, it was not
it's
right.
Not what is expected.
Yes, to an extent that you are throwing tear gas to honorable members at their working station. Esther, sasa sisi tukianza kuchapwa hivyo watu wetu pale kwa community, our women, what do you expect? Si watauliwa. So I want to condemn that with the bitter words. What they did was not right, and I want to ask the IPO to take action and investigation on that matter. Yes.
Yeah, because I think if that can happen to an honorable member, I think the worst can happen to, just a normal person,
yes,
as it has been happening. So now they have heightened the degree of brutality.
I think they are feeling that hakuna mtu anaweza fanya kitu. But I think now it's high time tukiona vitu kama hizo we take action. Yes, because watamaliza watu.
I think that was very sad, and even as Viva Mama, really, that was not what we expect from the police. You're supposed to protect us. I mean, you're supposed to enforce the law, but now someone is not armed, helpless on the ground. She even came from a surgery recently, and she's so harmless. So the police,
and to make
please.
The matter was she was at her working station.
Okay, now we also have another question from Manoti Isaac. He is asking, why are most nominated MCAs not active and contribute totally next to nothing at the County Assembly of Nakuru? Mbona huwa hawachangii miswada?
Okay, thank you, Esther. Okay, that is a tricky question because it is personal. Like for me, I'm very active. Whenever I get a chance, I'm always on the front line to changia. Yes.
So maybe that goes down to, personal
now. Yes.
As a person.
Yeah, as a person. But most of them, they are very good debaters. They contribute. Yes.
All right. Another one from Evans Josh on YouTube. He's saying, I would wish to ask, as much as we are focusing on the girl child, I believe even the boy child should be considered to reduce the gender-based violence. Where is this in the plan?
Yeah, very true. Very true. Early teenage pregnancy, hailetwi na wasichana peke yake. So that is why whenever I'm at the ground level, I always talk to the girls and also talk to the boys. Yes, but I think it's high time my fellow nominated members should join the process. And also we should support the boy child, because to concentrate with one side, it's bias. And that is one thing I'm going to look up to. Yes.
All right. Now, how would you define leadership success?
Thank you, Estelle. Leadership success, I'll define it as in when I go to the ground or I meet a person and I help that person and the person benefits na anafurahia. For example, kama going back to the community, doing charity, changing people's life, like youths, talking to them and they change, that I'll define as success to me. Yes.
Like,
inasikia vizuri sana. I cannot compare success as wealth, how much I have in my bank, how many buildings I have. No, that is not success. One day naweza funga macho na hizo vitu zote nitaziacha. But when I talk to a certain young guy ama a certain young lady na awache doing bad things, that is success to me. Yes.
All right. Sylvia Wamuyu Karemi, you are saying great conversations. Thank you very much, Sylvia Wamuyu, for watching. And then we also have Faith Mwaniki. You are saying seeing a woman who is ready and willing to help and empower fellow women is a plus in our society.
Thank you.
Yeah, so thank you so much, Faith Mwaniki, for always watching and even for your comment. Now we are just about to wind up. Honorable Joyce, I know you have a busy schedule and you need to return to the assembly. Maybe what is your parting shot? What are your final words to the women out there, to our community out there, the society? What are your final words?
First, I'll say, considering the situation that we are in, I will encourage people to sanitize, to keep distance, and also for the youth in Nakuru County, I know now things are very hard in terms of business and everything. Kindly don't join bad groups, gangs. I know so many people are depressed, people are killing themselves. I know we are facing a lot of things as people of Nakuru County and young girls and women. I will also encourage you people to just be focused and know what you want in your life. Hakuna kitu ngumu kwa hii maisha. Those who want to join leadership, those who want to join us at the assembly, go for it. There's nothing hard, and all the best.
Okay. Just before we wind up, a very last one. We are heading into 2022. What are your plans?
For me, I don't have any plans for 2022. What I want to concentrate on is doing what I'm doing at the moment, helping the people. Unajua ukifanyia watu kazi na one kazi yako ni mzuri, hao ndo watakwambia simama au mausi au usisimame. At the moment, I'll still continue doing what I'm doing for the people, and whenever they decide ninaweza simama, nitasimama, na wakiona siwezi pia, I will relax.
Okay, that is very good of you. Watu waamue according to what you have done for them in the 5 years, being at the county assembly, being a woman leader, you know, being out there helping, empowering, and even all those things. So thank you very much, Honorable Joyce Anyiso. We have been in studio with the Honorable Joyce Anyiso. In case you're just joining us, remember you can follow this show. It's going to be up on the Nakuru television channel, on Facebook, and even on YouTube. So many thanks, Honorable Joyce, for the work you're doing in the community. We noticed it on Viva Mama, and we celebrate you. You are a phenomenal woman. That is why we have you today here in studio. So thank you so much for joining us from wherever you're watching us from. Remember to keep it Nakuru TV for timely discussions, for very, 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 very crucial interviews. Remember, we always have Between the Lines every day of the week, and on Sundays we have Vegas Talent. So don't go away, don't go anywhere. We are right there with you where you are on your phone. You can get us as long as you have the bundles. You are good to go. I've been your host, Estelle Mwai, and this is Viva Mama. To all the women out there, salute.